Just when we thought Baldur's Gate 3 couldn't get any better, modders are out here dropping entire campaigns and quest lines to keep us rolling those dice for hours. Whether you're after chaotic decisions, intriguing new NPCs, or just want to stir up trouble in new locations, we've got some incredible mods coming soon that bring all that and more. Everything we're covering today comes straight from the legends over at the BG3 modding Discord. Huge shout out to them. If you're a coder, mapper or modeler, they need your skills, so jump in and help shape the future of this already amazing game. Now let's dive into these exciting projects in development that are about to blow your mind, and trust me, these aren't your average fetch quests. First up, let's check out the brand new Underdark map created by Lotrich. This is the very early foundations for a Menzoberranzan campaign. Yep, the city of spiders and home of the drow from D&D 5e, and let me tell you, I'm hyped for this one. Since we last saw it, the lighting has dramatically improved, giving us that gloomy, mysterious vibe we'd expect from the Underdark. Plus, it looks like new corpses have been scattered around, just waiting for us to pillage. Oh, and those giant mushrooms, there are more of them now, along with glowing plant life that adds an eerie glow and really makes those lighting effects pop. To top it off, there's background music you'll recognise from the game. I won't include it here because nobody wants a copyright strike, but trust me, it cranks up the atmosphere of this already creepy place. And the environmental storytelling here is phenomenal. The area will feature a new quest line where we're sent to recover items and adamantine bars from a lost drow expedition. We hand these over to an NPC and will earn a key granting access to Menzoberranzan itself. Obviously, it's still early days, but this project is coming together fast, and you can tell a lot of love and effort has gone into it, and I for one cannot wait to dive into this. Next up, we've got some fantastic progress on Promenade Waukeen, also by Lotrich. If you played Baldur's Gate 2, you'll probably remember this iconic location. This new version is shaping up to be a major hub, complete with quests, NPCs, traders, and everything else you'd expect from a bustling city location. The bazaar has recently been added too, and I'm assuming this will also be packed with traders once it's all finished. The lighting here, absolutely on point. The way the shadows fall really gives the place a realistic feel, plus the NPCs already have idle dialogue chatter, which adds some great immersion, and you can also hear a rendition of Down by the River playing in the background. Though no copyright strikes today, as I say, so you have to check it out for yourself. Amazing work again, Lotrich. You've got me itching to dive into both of these. Head on over to their YouTube channel, linked in the description below to see more. Next up, let's take a look at Mitpek, aka dimethyltryptamine's latest project, currently named Passion Project. And let me tell you, the passion poured into this is obvious. Every time I see it, this place gets better. It's evolving from just a new map into what feels like an entire new act. So far, we've got multiple locations connected, shrines, a goblin camp, a grove, and possibly even a tavern. Insane stuff. One of the standout areas is Eldath's Grove, named after Eldath, the D&D guardian of groves. As you enter, you're greeted by pink and blue glowing mushrooms that add a pop of colour to the peaceful vibe, and this grove will be a friendly area and home to most of your main quest givers. Plus it features a friendly giant spider that you'll adventure with as part of a main quest. I mean, who doesn't love a giant friendly spider, right? In the centre, there's a massive elk statue representing Eldath's favourite animal according to lore. This grove is part of a challenging questline where you'll need to find 4 hidden runes found after defeating bosses all over the map. Once you've got them, you'll use the runes to solve a puzzle, unlocking an incredible legendary staff called Nature's Inheritance. And this thing is nuts. It comes with a custom level 9 spell, Meteor Swarm, which unleashes 4 fireballs that deal a ridiculous 20d6 fire and 20d6 bludgeoning damage, and that's up to 240 damage total, or half of that on a successful save, just like in D&D. Absolute madness. Up the stairs you'll find the Idol of Eldath, a magical statue that restores your party and grants buffs that last as long as you're allied with the grove. But if you attack the grove, the idol's power fades, so maybe resist the urge to set everything on fire this time. Next, we step into a swampy forest area that feels like a totally different vibe. So far, it features a cozy little house with a dwarf family who will be quest givers and important NPCs. And I love the little firefly nest hanging from the trees. They add a warm yellow glow that feels really inviting. And there's even more to come here, like a fishing lake, a pond, and a boss battle arena. This map is already insanely impressive, and we're set to get even more with a network of interconnected caves on top of the huge above ground areas that are still in development. Honestly, I'm blown away by how incredible this place looks so far. Be sure to check out Mitt's channel for more, the link's in the description below. Alright, quick pause. If you're enjoying the mod so far, be sure to hit that like button, and if you want to stay in the loop on all things Baldur's Gate 3 mods, hit subscribe because there's plenty more where this came from. Thank you so much. Up next, we've got an amazing new project from Mozilla, the Grand Theatre. This area features a questline where the theatre's owner is running a dastardly scheme, forcing bards to perform against their will to summon powerful demons that feed off their music. And there's also some involvement from Thay wizards because, of course, it's never just demons, right? But seriously, just look at this place. The architecture paired with the pink and purple lights oozes that flamboyant bard magic. It's stunning, and right now it just needs some more NPCs to bring it fully to life. But we do have a new bartender and a couple of other NPCs around. The bartender specifically greets us pretty rudely by telling us just to get out. Classic. The plan for this location is ambitious, with 2 fully fleshed out floors and a fully accessible roof area, and from what I've gathered, this theatre will also be a portal hub connecting to different areas you'll need to visit to progress the questline. They describe the Grand Theatre as a place of fun, dance, play and travel, and conveniently they leave out the demons and the forced labour, huh? Oh, and the mod author is also working with the D&D metal band Gygax to include their song of the Silverhands in the map. Now, is it just me, or are you only now discovering that D&D bands are a thing? I might have just found my new favourite genre. The level design here is breathtaking, and the storyline concept sounds super exciting. Can't wait to dive into this one when it's ready. Be sure to check out Mozilla's channel for more, links in the description. Next up, we've got a brand new project from Rasmus, the Dark Brook. Now this one is shaping up to be an entire mini expansion with new areas to explore, quests to complete and NPCs to interact with. While it's still a long way from completion, the lighting and atmosphere here are already incredible. I don't have the full storyline details just yet, but we do get a sneak peek at some custom NPCs and dialogue, complete with skill check rolls, and we meet Carl, a young boy trapped in a cage by bandits, and it looks like we'll need to search for a key or find another way to break him out. There's also a gloomy church-like building packed with loot and chests full of goodies to fill our bags, but the real standout here is the stunning new drawbridge fortressy area where we're greeted by a rather frosty dwarf NPC. Now look, I know I keep saying this, but every one of these projects just looks insane. The custom animations and dialogue cutscenes in this one are especially impressive. I seriously can't wait to dive into the Dark Brook when it's ready. Amazing work, dude. Next up, we've got a seriously ambitious project from Squally the Beans, Act 2 Expansion. Even the name has me hyped. This mod promises to expand Act 2 beyond the Shadow-Cursed lands, bridging the story and gameplay gap as Tav and the gang make their way to Baldur's Gate. The main focus, exploration, combat and puzzles to recreate that wild sandbox feel from Act 1's open areas. This new zone is set in a sprawling forest locked in perpetual autumn due to its eerie proximity to the Shadow-Cursed lands. And trust me, this place is huge. It could easily become one of the most extensive mods we've seen yet. The atmosphere hits that perfect balance of eerie and beautiful with already jaw-dropping views. The forest itself is already taking shape with countless areas to explore, hidden shrines, old buildings, a lake, cliffs and rocky outcrops everywhere you look. It's a stunning landscape packed with potential for new quests, bosses, dungeons, caves and NPCs. The storyline here will have us racing towards Rivington, following the army of the Absolute and finding ways to disrupt their plans along the way. Sneak, fight or dodge your way across the Chiontar and into the climatic showdown between the Absolute's forces and the Flaming Fist and Steel Watch. Choices here will be kept light to avoid overcomplicating Act 3, which makes sense to me for continuity. This mod has the potential to be truly mind-blowing and I can't wait to see more of it. Head over to Squally's YouTube channel for more details, the link is in the description. Alright, that's it for today's deep dive into these incredible upcoming mods for Baldur's Gate 3. Huge shout out to all of the creators, your hard work is truly mind-blowing. And remember, if you're a coder, mapper or modeler or not and just want to be involved in some capacity, the BG3 modding Discord is calling your name. Jump in and help shape the future of these amazing projects. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button and consider subscribing for more BG3 mod updates. Drop a comment below on which mod you're most hyped to try. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.